Welcome back. Imagine living decades of your life under your birth name, then finding out that name is actually fake and your dad is a fugitive. That is the reality for one woman who recently discovered her now arrested father was wanted for a 1984 murder. Team 10's Austin Grabish tonight with her explosive story.
Sucks because I've been living a lie.
Elixaja Ratu is trying to unravel a puzzle about her dad, Wellman Simmons, who was one of America's most wanted fugitives until last month. Ratu was born with the last name Simmons. She says she was on a plane when she got a frantic message from her daughter.
She said, "It's about Grandpa, call me back." And I had no idea what was happening, and I thought that maybe he had a heart attack and died or something. And honestly, it'd been a lot easier if that was the case.
But there was no heart attack.
And my sister basically was like, well, the U.S. Marshals came and got your dad yesterday. And I'm like, for what? And she was like, for murder.
Ratu started searching online but couldn't find any news about her dad because her father's real name is Donald Santini.
So that's when I Googled his name. The FBI wanted poster came up. It was really weird though. The only reason why the wanted poster came up was because it was for sale on eBay.
The first case I have is Donald Michael Santini.
The 65-year-old is seen here in this red jumpsuit trying unsuccessfully to get bond in Florida. People in Campo, where Santini was living, tell me he was a pillar in their community, known as a loving grandpa and the president of the local water board. But Florida prosecutors allege he's a cold-blooded killer, responsible for what they say is the contract murder of Cynthia Ruth Wood. The mother was found strangled in a Florida ditch.
She was kind of sort of a hippie woman.
Denise Kozer is Wood's stepdaughter and spoke to our sister station in Tampa Bay.
Even though I wasn't hers by blood, but just growing up with and around her, we were a family.
Do you think your dad killed Cynthia Wood?
No. He doesn't act like a killer.
Court documents filed by prosecutors in Florida say federal agents discovered Santini when he allegedly was committing identity fraud to illegally obtain a passport. Ratu says Santini told her he knew something wasn't right when he was asked for decades of tax returns and didn't get his birth certificate back. She speaks to her father every day on the phone and bit by bit is learning just how big of a lie he lived. He told her about his wife and baby in Texas that he left before going on the run.
It's hard for me to accept the fact that my dad did have, a wife and a sister. I have a sister from him, which is weird.
Ratu is worried about her father.
He's not doing very good since he arrived in Florida.
Okay.
They don't treat him half as good as they treated him here.
She's accepted her dad is Donald Santini, but doesn't believe he strangled Wood.
He was never violent, and I was never spanked as a kid. And I was a pretty bad kid.
In a lengthy letter to us from jail, Santini says his other wife in Campo of more than 30 years knew nothing about his past. He admits to committing a rape in 1978 and living under an alias, but doesn't address Wood's slang and tells us things are not as they seem. Despite everything she's learned, Ratu is standing by her father.
I just kind of want everybody to, wait until he's convicted of the murder to actually start saying things about him.
Because the man she knew wasn't Donald Santini, but instead Wellman Simmons. Austin Grabish, ABC 10 News.
Donald Santini appeared on the TV show America's Most Wanted in 1990, 2005, and 2013. Florida authorities say over the years, investigators searched for him in Texas, California, and even Thailand, but never found him until last month. He is scheduled to be arraigned in Florida on July 28th.